Sherry Cole, the women's basketball coach at Oklahoma, with just a few players returning from last year's team that won at one of these two places where they're going to go, at Cameron Indoor last year when they lost to DePaul. So now Sherry has decided that she's going to take her team and rough them up a little bit, tough them up a little bit, Stoops style. Take on a couple of contenders in their conferences. As the Sooners will take on Arkansas Pine Bluff and Duke on the road in Little Rock and at Cameron Indoor, and have already had a game at North Texas and has already played 3 games at the Paradise Jams Classic. The preview for the next 2 games, the one against Arkansas Little Rock and the one against Duke, it's up next, only right here on Boomer Sooner 1982. Stay tuned, everybody. Welcome back to the show. First of all, the Sooners will first head to Arkansas Little Rock. Oklahoma last year went 18-5, 12-6 in league play, and the Sooners are coached by Sherry Cole. She has been here since 1996 and is a 1996 and is a 1987 graduate of Oklahoma Christian. They went to the tournament, of course, again last year, losing in the first round to DePaul 100-104 in the ball game contest. The leading returning scorers for the teams, number 24, Sherraine Campbell-Olds, who got married over the summer, and number 42, KK, Kaylin Williams. First of all, Sherraine Campbell-Olds, she added a last name, but if she wants to get back to what she did last year, she averaged 12.64 points per ball game last year, while averaging 5.39 rebounds per ball game and a .45 assists per ball game last year for the Sooners. While Kaylin Williams, number 42, last year she averaged 6.97 points per ball game, while averaging 4.42 rebounds per ball game and 0.42 assists per ball game last year for the Sooners. Arkansas Little Rock went 18-12 last year, 9-9 for the Midwestern Athletic Conference, the MEAC, I believe is what they're in. They lost to Western Kentucky in the first round of the Conference USA Championship round. So they're in Conference USA. They lost 66-62 in the ball game. They're head coached by Joe Foley of ULAR and has been at ULAR since 2003 and is a 1979 grad from Central Arkansas. His current team, Arkansas Little Rock, 2 returning scorers that you got to keep an eye on if you're an OU guy. Number 24, Taylor Galt, and number 20, Shantani James. First of all, number 24, Taylor Galt, averaged 15.23 points per ball game last year for ULAR, while averaging 2.63 rebounds per ball game and 2.17 assists per ball game last year for Little Rock. While Shantani James, number 20, averaged 10 points per ball game, 6.27 rebounds per ball game, and a .47 assists per ball game last year for Little Rock, Arkansas. After the Sooners head to Little Rock, Arkansas, they'll stay on the road on their coaches' bus, and they'll bus themselves to North Carolina, Cameron Indoor Stadium, where they will play the Big Bad Dukies. Oklahoma last year went 18-5, 12-6 in the Big 12 league play. They lost to DePaul 100-104 in the first round of the NCAA tournaments in the aforementioned Cameron Indoor Stadium. And are coached by Sherry Cole, who's been at Oklahoma since 1996 and is a 1987 grad from Oklahoma Christian College. Returning scorers for Oklahoma, Shereen Campbell-Olds, number 24, and switching the numbers around, 42, Kaylin Williams, KK, whatever you want to call her, she's the other returning scorer. First of all, for Shereen Olds, she averages 12.64 points per ball game, while averaging 5.39 rebounds per ball game and 1.45 assists per ball game last year for the Sooners. While Kaylin Williams, KK, number 42, she averaged 6.97 points per ball game, while averaging 4.42 rebounds per ball game and 0.42 assists per ball game last year for the Sooners. As far as Duke's concerned, the Dukies went 28-7 last year, 12-4 in ACC competition, but they lost in the second round of the Big Bad NCAA's. Lost to DePaul in the same regional that Oklahoma lost. They lost in the second round, however, to that same team, DePaul. This time, DePaul got them 75-65, and they are head coached by Joanna McCallie. McCallie has been a Dukie since 2007 and is a 2007 and is a 1987 grad of Northwestern in Chicago area. Leading returning scorers, number 24 Elizabeth Williams for Duke, and number 20 Alexis Jones, also for Duke. 24 Elizabeth Williams first. She averaged 13.83 points per ball game last year, while averaging 7.63 rebounds per ball game and 2.17 assists per ball game last year for the Sooners. While number 20 Alexis Jones averaged 13.07 points per ball game, 4.11 rebounds per ball game, and 5.29 rebounds per ball game last year for the Sooners. All right, everybody, that's your women's preview show. Thanks for watching. Remember to follow me on Facebook, Harry James Taylor, or tweet me at SoonerFan, okay? Thanks for watching, everybody. And as always, Boomer Sooner, everybody. Take care.